No more dirty. No more dirty. No more dirty. No more dirty.
Hey, oh man, you know I'm feeling some kind of way.
They
bro.
always catch me. They always catch me.
Dude, I like that app, bro.
Man, shout out. I got to give a huge shout out to the friend Crystal Hart for the merch. She's really a dope artist, a really dope violinist. So shout out to her and her product. So check her out, look her up. I'll get you the link so they'll be able to.
Yeah, we can do that. We can actually you can do it on NoMoreDirty at the website.org.
Facts.
Let's do that.
We'll do that.
Well, welcome to the No More Dirty TV show. You are hanging out with the two cool dudes in the whole block, man. I'm your host, Mr. Fred, too, and you already know.
The No More Dirty family is me, your boy, Dre, the drummer. What's up, y'all?
Yo, man, I like the fit, bro.
Man, I like to stay fresh.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I got messed up, man. I was watching the whole series of Batman yesterday, and I was like, I'm bringing it to No More Dirty TV. So welcome.
Which one?
Batman.
Okay, which one were you watching? That's the question.
No.
Were you watching a pow? Boom! Cow! were you watching that one, or you was watching? Oh, you Batman.
Tell them.
Tell them. Joker, I'm coming. That's the one you was watching.
Yeah, I was like,
okay. I feel you.
Batman Returns, and the
yeah.
rise of.
I feel you.
And they had the light like.
Oh yeah, man.
And I was like, we need to get us a No More Dirty light like that.
I know, because we I feel like we're in the Christian world, we kind of in that spiritual Gotham per se.
That's
What
it,
you
man,
think?
because we in Gotham every time we look up. So, but welcome to the show. Here, listen, we want to make that you know that we are appreciative that you took the time to be with us this coming, every Friday. We just want to say thanks. We're here every Friday, 7:30. That's Central Standard Time, 8:30 on the East Coast, and then of course, if you want to double back on the West Coast, so the day is up, then you already know it's going to be 5:30 p.m. So man, what's the script, man? I'm feeling some kind of way, bro.
You feeling some type of way?
Like this show really is dope. The show is dope. We're gonna get right in 2 songs and then bring it back. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this flip the script real quick. It's from Genesis. We at the beginning, where it all started. Genesis 1. Genesis 1, verse 29. It reads like this. Then God said, I got to point this out sometime. In reading the Bible, some verses say, then Jesus said, then God said. Sometimes I feel like when Jesus said, it's like, okay, it's the command or things like that. But when God said it, we're like, bro, you better not even try to question nothing in this thing. Like, think of that's just how I've been feeling when I be reading the Bible. What you feeling?
No, I think that's deep. And we're actually going to talk about that today, the significance of the name and the person of God.
All right, so here goes. It says, then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will bring yours for food.
Listen, today's show is amazing because, we second guess God, so it messes with what we are supposed to receive. I'm going to give you 2 artists, and we're excited about this show because all these artists are brand new, all fresh off the press. I mean, literally fresh off the press. There's an artist out of Tyler, Texas, man.
Oh, that's home. That's
home,
your way,
baby.
Oh, wait.
You see, I miss hearing
that town. Tyler. Okay.
Yeah,
shout out to Tyler, Texas.
The artist's name is Will. He has a thing called identity therapy.
Oh, that sounds deep in itself already.
And then D Black comes back. And D Black is dope, man. He got a song and it's called Made Me. We're going to talk about this identity crisis and why God said, listen, I am. We'll be right back. No More Dirty.
Turn the TVs up. We about to get it in right now. Let's go.
I got my Batman shirt on.
Bow!
Let go. My worst enemy. I'm my own worst enemy. 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 Throughout the course of life, we all struggle with who we are, our identity, our purpose. What are we here for? Face to face with my own worst critic, the one who inflicted the worst hurt feelings, the one who insisted the worst decisions and blame me for the mess I was getting in. Sitting in that cell in prison, said it's the place for me, I would never fit in. If doors open, I would never get in. Hit rock bottom, but my anger hit 10. I just wanna be myself, been such a scuffle to free myself. If from every angle, trying to keep myself, staring at the mirror, but couldn't see myself. Cause I couldn't stand the man that looked back, cause I didn't know the man I looked at. Took a major hit in 2006, been a minute, but I still haven't shook back. I just wanna live, I found none who relates to what I feel, nothing to correlate to what is real. And I'm tired of being fake to say I'm healed. So many fears, like nothing feels right. Shouldn't have to be this hard to live. Like, why I gotta be so tough to get right? I lost a lot, so what's left to get right? They say they love me, but they just ain't acting like changing on me more than a traffic. Like, should I stop and go? Will I crash tonight? Is it time to go to that afterlife? Life after death got to be more lavish. Like, compared to this, anything is paradise. My life's tumbling like a paradise. It's a war from within, I have to fight. My worst enemy, I'm my own worst enemy. Trying to find out who I'm meant to be. Can't love this false identity. It's a whole lot, I can't fake it. It's too much, I can't take it. Trying to find me in my making, cause I hate the fact that I hate me. My worst enemy, I'm my own worst enemy. Trying to find out who I'm meant to be. Can't love this false identity. It's a whole lot, I can't fake it. It's too much, I can't take it. Trying to find me in my making, cause I hate the fact that I hate me. Going back and forth with my own worst enemy. Back and forth tearing up the vicinity. Broken mirrors all over the place. It's all smoke and mirrors, man, I swear for fate. They be lying to me saying they got my back, but in the time of need, they can't copy that. I be trying to keep cool and not react, cause there's a side of me that might pass for that. Can't blame them for being them. I can only blame me for believing them. Make me wanna hate me for what I see in them, but can't see it in myself when I speak in them. I'm just being real, and if for nobody else, I'ma keep it real with myself. With my words, I be killing myself. Doubt, hate, pain when I'm feeling myself. For so long, my life is so gone. Been feeling drained by the things I hold on. Weak within, but pretend to be so strong. Nothing to hold on. Can only hope on, become another statistic. In the world of good versus evil, I'm just a misfit. Should take a shot, too scared to miss it. You only got one, boy, it's hard to risk it, but it's hard to live with that thought of it. I got enough regrets, I can't short of this. And if I hard for this, it'll be hard for this to progress. Gotta call on God for this. Lord, I need you, please. Save my soul, but stumbling too long. About to break my toes. Scuffling so long, trying to fade my foes. I'm exhausted, Lord, with my face on the floor. My worst enemy, I'm my own worst enemy. Trying to find out who I'm meant to be. Can't love this false identity. It's a whole lot, I can't fake it. It's too much, I can't take it. Trying to find me in my making, cause I hate the fact that I hate me. My worst enemy, I'm my own worst enemy. Trying to find out who I'm meant to be. Can't love this false identity. It's a whole lot, I can't fake it. It's too much, I can't take it. Trying to find me in my making, cause I hate the fact that I hate me. I need therapy, Lord, I need therapy. I need therapy, identity therapy. I need therapy, Lord, I need therapy. I need therapy, identity therapy.
stop talking about the God I serve. Didn't make me. Want me to stop walking with the God I serve. Didn't make me. Want me to stop screaming out I'm doing G on the track. Didn't make me. I'm doing G. Want me to stop saying one day coming back. Didn't make me. Make me. Didn't make me. Make me. Ay. Didn't make me. Make me. Didn't make me. Make me. Didn't make me. Ay. Jehovah, he saved me cause I had them nicks like Amari. Been fishing out here with these fishermen, we'll even take calamari. In 2011, I put out a song trying to tell them that I'm sorry. I'm sorry he loved me, a way of living, get no play like Atari. One time for my church folk, rep something. They don't want us on the field now. Intercept something, I go hard for the king. My squad don't bother with rings. I'm dirty but my father is clean. No fraud in my jeans. Been shown these kind of things since Martin Luther King had a dream. I'm mean, and I ain't taking back. Y'all take that. Either go back to the drawing board or get a white flag and wave that. Make me. Didn't make me. Make me. Didn't make me. Want me to stop talking about the God I serve. Didn't make me. Want me to stop walking with the God I serve. Didn't make me. Want me to stop screaming out I'm doing G on the track. Didn't make me. I'm doing G. Want me to stop saying one day coming back. Didn't make me. Make me. Didn't make me. Make me. Ay. Didn't make me. Make me. Didn't make me. Didn't make me.
Clip full of ammo, gun in my face, suitcase full of money, tryna bribe me with cake, wanna buy my silence. They try with violence, silver, gold, and diamonds, but I'm so defiant, got a soul alliance, go to war with giants. For years we've been thrown in the pits with lions. Make me, we ain't lying. They wanna break me, they try to, but we ain't dying. Nah. We multiplying, disciple pastors, the hope of Zion. Jesus, I know who I am through Jesus. These do know the I am. It's crazy to think you can make me shush. Chill with the threats, you gon' make me blush. Apply the pressure to them pipes of bust. Even in death, ain't nobody safe as us. Make me.
Want me to stop talking about the God I serve. Didn't make me. Want me to stop walking with the God I serve. Didn't make me. Want me to stop screaming out I'm doing G on the track. Didn't make me. I'm doing G. Want me to stop saying one day coming back. Didn't make me. Make me. Didn't make me. Make me. Ay. Didn't make me. Make me. Didn't make me. Make me. Didn't make me.
I'ma yell Jesus' name till they make me stop. They tell me compromise, it can make me hot. Nah. He the reason why I do it, but y'all don't get the picture. He the reason why I drew it. Rap secondary, he the reason I pursue it. Turn my back on him, can't make me do it. Every heartbeat, know my God, blood run through it. Living water in my veins like IV fluid. Lead the Lord, they can't make me. Can't control, so they hate me. No in crowd, we ain't never gon' fit. So haters taking shots like we coming off a pick. When I left the block like a running Mike Vick, took hits, kept running, not running my lips. I can show them better than I tell them. Introduce the Lord to a felon. Take the Lord presence to the trap, break down God's word and distribute like a pack. Won't return, boy, watch it all come back. Like a spine, like bad rear break, I'm back. On my grind to my lifeline flat. Redefine this rap, we designed to live life like a number 9. No more running in circles, we straight. Never see me running in a circle like 8 can't make me.
The first step before anybody else in the world believes it is you have to believe it. There's no reason to have a plan B because it distracts from plan A. I think that there's a certain delusional quality that all successful people have to have. You have to believe that something different than what has happened for the last 50 million years of history, you have to believe that something different can happen. Confucius said, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
Yo, welcome back to the No More Dirty TV show. I'm your host, Minister Fred, too, and my co-host and homie,
Dre, the drummer. Hey, Minister Fred, they dancing. They dancing at home. They was getting it in. They was getting it in at home.
And it's just different flavors. Like every time you tune in to the No More Dirty TV show, even when you catch a radio show, even if you catch Scissorhands show, I mean, like everything that we putting out content-wise, it is imperative that you make sure that you have shared this with everyone. Tell them about the YouTube channel, man, since we're talking about that.
Hey, there's this thing on the YouTube channel, this big old huge red button that says subscribe. Push that button. Once you push that button, then share it. Yeah. And be like, yo, subscribe too. This show's so dope. It's different and it's cool. Subscribe right now. It's simple. You ain't got to do nothing else. And every time we go live, every time a show drops, you get a notification right then and there because we don't want you to miss nothing because we coming with all the heat.
Well, look, I want to skip over and I want to talk about the session, man. The session, Bible, Beats, and Bars. Remember, every time we come on Friday, which is today, the next day is Saturday. And that means it's time for the session, 2 p.m. And I'm just saying, it's an amazing. What do you like about the session?
Man, we just got to talk it out. We talk about everything. Yes, all the English teachers. He was like, what did he just say? I said everything. We talk about everything on the session because we want to enlighten our community. We're boots on the ground in our community. We're for our community, and we would not be here without the community. So we give back, and we make sure that we all leveling up on all levels. So you got to check us out at the session because I promise you, you're going to get nothing but information and knowledge and them straight bars.
You know, and I love the other thing too. If you have not found a place where you feel comfortable and safe enough that you can say, man, I want to grow, we want to encourage you to go to our website, NoMoreDirty.org. You can go in there, you can check things out. You can see the initiatives we have for our youth, for our teens. You can go in there and you can say, man, we have God's mailbox. You can drop a prayer request. You can go in there and say info@NoMoreDirty. Hey, this is where I am. I need a little support. If you're struggling with something, if you just want to say, man, listen, I love what you all are doing. I want to straight support every month. And they have tiers and all that kind of stuff. And you get gear and, it's so much that you can really get into and learn about. And we're very appreciative. And so we want to just say thank you for taking the time, Man, so let's get in on this thing on identity, man. And then we're going to come back with Scissorhand. By the way, Scissorhand is up. He comes on right after the session at 9 p.m. So don't forget, don't get it twisted. And then on Sundays, you already know the business is going down. So listen, what you said was real deep. When God says something.
Hey, right. It's a command. You can't question.
Well, and I think the other thing is, even if you're struggling to believe the command, I think what God says, he said, listen, I'm telling you, first of all, let me introduce myself, God. He said, man, I got you, God. And he realized that we usually have situations in our life where people say something and disappoint us. Say something, they go left. Mm-hmm. Say something and they just can't fulfill it. And God is like, man, I'm telling you, I can fulfill it. I just need you to take the risk. That's it. It's a calculated risk.
Hey, you know what that's called, though?
What is it called?
Faith.
Wow. And in the business world, it's called opportunity cost.
Faith.
Here's why. Because opportunity cost says, it's like when we have the welfare system. Someone's getting an EBT card, right? But someone is paying for it, the tax dollar. Us that are working and that can afford to do that, we are paying for it because we have compassion and we understand that a person who does not have, at some point, they will have the opportunity. So we have the Pell Grant, the federal funding, we have state dollars, we have low-income housing, we have all of these things, opportunity cost. Now, it's a risk because the person who doesn't have has to say, well, I have to just share my concerns or my status.
Faith.
I don't see it. But by God's grace, I'm going to get it.
And I don't even know if I'm going to get the help, but I still have to have the faith enough to tell the hard part.
Yeah.
Because sometimes God is still waiting for that too. It's like, yo, you giving me so much fluff right now. You're not even ready for what I got for you. Stop giving me the fluff. Go ahead, talk to me for real. No, there goes some more fluff. You know, it's like God is like that OG parent. Like, yo, I got everything that you need, but you got to prove yourself that you worthy of what I got for you.
And the deal
still faith.
And the deal is, God knows we can't even do it on our own. We got 2 songs, and I was very unique. I was very intentional about these songs. There's female MCs. A lot of times you hear a lot of the guys we rock, but now we got a whole crew of females, and they got to call a song a cipher that's called Rhymes and Roses. And then the second one I want to give you is kingdom music, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, my king, God, is supreme. I don't care what they telling you. I don't care what you're going through. Check out these bars, man. And I think you'll get the point. We'll be right back. No More Dirty TV.
Turn the TVs up. Let's rock.
My weapons focus on the enemy, don't put my mouth on people. Celebration for the run and keep the motive kingdom. No opening, no ego, and one moniker is dripping. No chicken heads but eagles and nothing but love is given. Pressing through transition when everything is shifting. Hypersensitivity hitting a little different. Had it to hit with ignorance and running in the brick walls. Wrestling with price tags and questioning the call. Talent take a back, see what's popping with that walk. How salty is your salt and how transparent is that talk? Cause there's a need to see a season breathe from good stock. Equipped for fixing breaches and sprinkling seeds talks. Command the heavenlies on behalf of the broken lost. Overthrow depression, I letting go of the rock. Bitterness in the heart starts fidgeting and getting hot. This deliverance from God and your position is a part or a part of a greater word. Take away debating over church. Dang it, settle your search. Get your hip replaced and get to work. We never been rappers. Mixing up the method with the ID that I disease. Bananas in a tailpipe, poor hygiene. Yet I lean on the everlasting. Why everything you feel led to do always render in detachment. Folly making fragments. Divorces from attachments that leave us in a bracket of addicts to handy habits. Get us right, Lord. Break us from the inside. Bring life, Lord. Moving what you're made to do it. Show up with a timely word, right, Lord. Break us from the inside. Bring life, Lord. Moving what you're made to do and show up with a timely word.
I ain't trying to be the goat, I'm trying to be the sheep. One that got rid of the moat so that I can see. I ain't trying to be like Nicki, but I'm next to Meek. Yep, Xing out the old man like he's Safari. Call me petty, but I parted with my past. Repented once I found the Lord stretched out like elastic. I retracted all my bad acting, wreaking havoc on the lavish grace of God. I was lacking. Here's what happened. He transformed my lukewarm, removed my X-Men through storms. Hallelujah, got my sword, fishing for men for different purposes. I'm certain living, worshiping His holy name is worth the end of my story. I'm in glory like the OR. Brought it to Seattle, peep the ladies with the dope bars. Christ in the highs and lows, just like the valets. Got the keys to hell and death, and out for LA.
Here come the lioness, riding it like a pilot. The Bessie Coleman, I'm flying, a pioneer of the all-nights. Emitting light and ignite life like dynamite. I'm screaming, run to the light, quick like Caroline. With torches light in the night sky, it's a call to Christ. I be that vessel, nothing special, give it all my might. I got that doctrine in the kettle, hear that whistle strike. Scriptures blow through the metal, aim like iron sights. Kill the flesh with the special, spiritual Remington. Keep the spiritual fit, doctrinal venison. Switch up the regimen, here's to the new specimen. Unified with a team and they all strapped with the testament. 39 in the old, 27 in the new. So with that 266, you know how we gon' shoot. And if the truth is how we live, you see that proof in the roof. Go ahead, pay attention, what your girl gon' do. Iron shot for iron, man, that's excellence required. So the squad been cutting ties, condone circles, never thriving. I got the eyes in line when I'm reminded they complying by the power of the divine. In the work of my define. God's image spitting convo, give it dope flow. Foreign ensemble, man, I'm live on professing that I'm loving thyself. That be a mind blown confession. Yo, I'm blushing, I'm a system with them symptoms, resist on it. For that I had to dig deep. Shovel metal 6 feet. Berry beat resembles something fearing it's a kill greed. Them low-fi solidified, that part of life that had to die. Like trash in time or reaching peace in mind inside of suicide. Devil savage state of mind. Jesus be a palisade. Palisade, my fail safe, be ever faith in word of God. Keep safe, be free, no lock. So I'ma stay, no I'ma stop. But either way, he broke the chains. I heard him drop all that we working with.
Kato, you way too dope, kid.
Ain't nothing wrong with you going to seminar school. There's nothing wrong with you studying yourself to be approved. But you got all that knowledge, and you don't got no love. You got all that knowledge, and you don't got no revelation. Then tell me what you really got then. Nothing.
I could care less if they don't sit with me. I ain't sitting with no misery. God prepared a table where it's victory. I could care less about what they think of me. It was something that got seen in me. Make sure that you treat people with decency. I could care less if they don't clap for me. Hey, you can keep your flattery. I ain't got no time to hear no blasphemy. I could care less if they come after me. I said, who cares if they come after me? Can't you see God's army in the back of me? My king is supreme. Lord, there ain't nothing on this earth that I desire more than you. It's like everywhere I search, couldn't find it in the drugs, couldn't find it in the money, couldn't find it in the pleasure. I was empty in my stomach, I got belly full of rivers, now the rivers in my belly. Now preaching to the sinners and the killers who act deadly. It's amazing, believe me, how everything done turned out. Hey, 7 years of ministry, you would think that I done burned out. Hey, let's bring Brother Brian, Brian to get the word out. Hey, I'ma try to bring your whole neighborhood to the church house. I said the junkies, the gangbangers and flunkies, a hospital for the broken. If they're true, keep them coming. Hey, you don't need a doctor. Hey, Jesus is the doctor. Hey, thank you, Heavenly Father, cause it's free, nothing is cost you. See, everything you see here, everything is free here. I guarantee that you'll be a new man before you leave here. Sit with me. I ain't sitting with no misery. God prepared a table where it's victory. I could care less about what they think of me. It was something that got seen in me. Make sure that you treat people with decency. I could care less if they don't clap for me. Hey, you can keep your flattery. I ain't got no time to hear no blasphemy. I could care less if they come after me. I said, who cares if they come after me? Can't you see God's army in the back of me? My king is supreme. You better shout it with your chest. Forever kingdom minded. Remember, it's KMF. Yes, hey, check your temperature. You either hot or cold. If you acting like you lukewarm, God gon' kick you out the door. You gotta go, yo. I said, quit acting so religious. Your knowledge don't impress me. Who cares if you read the scripture? What you know about loving your neighbor, hugging your hater, showing mercy to the same one that cursed me and caused betrayal. Hey, you so stingy, you pinching for these pennies. You reaching for my pocket, you just want them to be empty. If you hungry, I'ma feed you. If you thirsty, here's some water. It's right, I show these haters the reflection of my Father. Go be a student before you try to teach. You must decrease, he must increase. Brian Keith, to the day that I'm deceased. Jesus is the message that I preach. I could care less if they don't supreme. I ain't sitting with no misery. God prepared a table where it's victory. I could care less about what they think of me. It was something that got seen in me. Make sure that you treat people with decency. I could care less if they don't clap for me. Hey, you can keep your flattery. I ain't got no time to hear no blasphemy. I could care less if they come after me. I said, who cares if they come after me? Can't you see God's army in the back of me? My king is supreme.
Love edifies. Knowledge can puff you up. Be the hands and the feet of Jesus Christ. Don't just preach about it. Live it out. Apply it to your life. The King of Kings, the only supreme one, the Holy One, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You deserve all the glory. My King is supreme.
Now, whatever you've been through, whatever that is, guess what? You still here. You have a great life in front of you. But your great life is in front of you. It's not behind you. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. You just got to quit tripping while you're in the process, because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when he gets you on the other side of it, you're gonna see exactly why it went that way, and you're gonna be okay with it. Pull yourself together and quit tripping, because you in the process. God is processing you. He ain't through with you. If he was through with you, you would not wake up in the morning. When you feel like giving up, don't. When you thinking about giving up, don't. When it look like you ain't gonna make it, keep going. When they tell you you can't, come on, man, who are they? When they tell you to put all your stuff back on your desk, don't do that, man. Don't do that. When they tell you you're not gonna make it, don't believe them, man. Don't believe them. You got to be relentless.
Oh my goodness, that was so dope. That was so. I almost didn't want the video to end. I know y'all didn't want the video to end. Play it back. No, just rewind it. Wait till this come back out again. Then you can rewind it and watch this whole thing again. Cause that's why you gotta like it and share this thing. Cause them videos that we got coming, woo, nothing but heat with the message.
And shout out to all of the artists that have taken the time to take the risk to send us your music. Do me a favor. I want Professor, why don't you throw up the email? Go to our email, and if you're an artist and you have clean content, clean beats, the whole nine, we want you to submit your music videos. We have radio side and we have TV side.
No More Dirty.
That's it, man. All day. So you can go to info@NoMoreDirty.org. And let's talk about this other thing, man. Identity can be changed for the better when we deal with fellowship, when we parlay.
You know, they had an old saying, birds of a feather flock together. So that means even if you're thinking about things that you want to do, you're going to find people that are thinking about the same things, then you're going to do it. Maybe even if it's right or wrong, you're going to find someone that is like-minded to do the exact same thing. So if you're trying to change, you might have to try to change your circle.
No, you know, we talked offline. I want you to share about the question about Job's wife.
Oh, so I was on TikTok. I'm a TikToker. Yep, I'm a TikToker. So I saw this one TikTok where he asked a question. It was like, why didn't the devil kill Job's wife? That was a really great question. Right. But if you really look at
wait, but we got the scenario is he killed in the story of Job. Everybody, you know, he tested Job and he said, Job, listen, here's the deal, bro. He said, the devil said to God, said, listen, you just keep hooking up Job because he's your church boy, he's your homie. And you gave him all that money. And then God said, no, that's not why, because
he said, it's my homie. This is my dog. He's like, I know him.
That's it.
He not gonna deny me. Matter of fact, do what you want with him. I guarantee you.
Except
kill him.
So the question is,
why didn't God allow the devil to kill Job's wife?
And the answer is, drum roll.
In the Bible, it says when a man and woman become married, they become one. So because even the devil had to respect the marriage, he was able to destroy everything. But because Job was married, his wife was a part of him.
And it goes back to Genesis 1. God said, let the two become one. One of the things about identity is that the devil doesn't want like two brothers like us to be on one accord. Like you and your homeboy and your homegirls and your cousins, your aunties and your uncles and your friends in the community. So we got black on black crime, black on brown, blue on black, blue on blue, suicide. And the devil loves to destroy. He seeks who he can destroy. But God says, listen, life is worth living because you are made in my image. You have the identity of God. Woo. Okay.
That's rich. That's rich. You have the identity of God.
And the audacity to be created in God's image. Ooh,
in his likeness.
And after his kind.
Created he them. Oh.
He and she. Preach that.
We going in.
Okay, here we go. Let's get these songs here, bro.
Let's go in. I think someone started doing that. Hold my mule rock. Hold my mule rock. Ooh.
Look, we gonna give you these two, man. Let's give it. And then 7 says, my new gang is Christian. Y'all gonna get that one in, and we gonna hit you with some Heson. And this is a female MC, man. And she got it. She said, life is too short to be messing with your identity and be clowning. Let's go. No More Dirty.
Get ready for this one, y'all.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Yeah, for real. Hey, the world is sick, but Jesus been the cure. And you gon' need it, but you can't see it when your lens is blurred. Went from a menace to apprentice, stuck within his word. He redesigned this heathen's mind, the reason why I minister. I see it lately, people hate me, I ain't insecure. So I'd rather be innovative than be immature. The blasphemous should not be asking what the tension's for. The church is Jesus' bride, be respectful when you mention her. Yeah, I'm really bout it if it's really bout it. Learn to put my hand in dirt and work to pull some Stric'ly out it. They say you scared, then go to church. Get that out here, bro. Y'all scared to go to church, but I'm out here though. Yeah, where I'm from it's rowdy like a rodeo. That chopper lift will knock you stiff like you got polio. I see bloodied in they prime, with they mind on they money and they money on they mind. For real, Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swine. Yeah. Christian is my new game. Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swine. Yeah. Christian is my new game. And it started with us partnering for civil rights. Now look how far from what we are from being civil, right? Place us in one space and time, we can't have one civil night. Hatred is a brown recluse, big old wound, little bite. I chop with rallies about the status of the state we in. They say that their mistakes is because racism is making them. Now racism's to blame for causing pain and what it takes from them. But God can heal us all from it, but we don't take our place with him. We judge ourselves as good, so we don't seek no grace from him. We bit from the forbidden fruit and learn we love to taste the sin. It's genocide and we're the worst despite our late begin. You think you fly? You just a bird inside an atrium. Yeah, and what you banging isn't worth your own. We don't own a single house, but yet we call the turf our home. Claim we love our people, but we'll kill them over selfish greed. I just hope this helps us see that we are self-deceived. Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swine. Yeah. Christian is my new game. Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swine. Yeah. Christian is my new for those that know me, it's a known fact. Kept it tucked under the throwback, and the towel on the muzzle kept it muffled if we blow that. Far as hustling, I sold sacks, and not just them, boy, I sold straps. But never to the other side, can't trust them, and we know that. There's rules and regulations, you break them, you can never go back. I never spoke reckless to detectives, I kept the Kojak. You ever seen blood leaking out a face that took a few? And you can tell he know he done, just by the way he looks at you. I tell him they should bail, cause it's a horrifying life. Went from celebrating hell, now I'm glorifying Christ. Yeah, purple flag on his aim, crosses on that G thing. It symbolized the cost he paid for all of us to be changed. Too dumb when I was young to say I was the smartest. Always been a target hitter, plus I'll take some charges with you. Nothing overstated, I don't claim I was the hardest, but I'm down for what I stand for, so I'm standing up regardless. Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swine. Yeah. Christian is my new game. Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swine. Yeah. Christian is my new game. Christian is my new game. Yeah. 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 Christian is my new game. Yeah.
Wanna talk about it? I'ma talk about it. Thinking life is funny, figures you ain't thought about it. Once I flow lead, how I proceed. Guaranteed to speak the truth if you don't know me. Not a phony, I'm a real truth spitter. Your girl changed her life when the truth hit her. Now a better person, cause the truth's in her. Going everywhere, making sure the truth's with her. Yeah, truth's in her, but I found a better path. If you wanna follow me, you better pedal fast. I'm on a mission, hoping that I never crash. Gotta let go of the things that don't ever last. Life's not a game, life's not a game. Sick and tired of people living life with no shame. No brain, shoot for stars, but you don't aim. Never better any part of you, man, that's so lame. Too sure what you living your life for. I've been there, I done that. Never looking back, cause I moved on. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short, read a memo. You know the truth, but you choose to pretend though. Games getting real old, Nintendo. Problems building up, crescendo. Everybody nowadays got a death wish. Smoke a pack like you're never gonna get sick. OD on a drug that you mess with. Sex every other dude till you get infected. Good plan, here's a hand. Time to grow up, time to grow up. Living every minute of your life with your nose up. Hold up, gotta scroll up. Can't believe it, your broken life is rolled up. Want a second chance? Sorry, no luck. Need a rewind button to show up. Too sure, what you living your life for. I've been there, I done that. Never looking back, cause I moved on. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short. Don't even fake it, the truth hurts. I challenge you, this a time now to move first. Don't mean to rush you, don't wanna crush you. You wanna live it better, these are things you must do. And I trust you, time to make deadlines. Everybody got a dream when it's bedtime. Look at me, you could tell I had major issues. I was trapped in a box trying to fit through. Lost in a world where nobody missed you. I pray for change, now my life is brand new. Miracle, pure miracle. An ancient girl on a mic, mere lyrical. Tupac, listen up, people dissing her. Raising Staten Island, go ahead and vision her. I had a dream, never stop to ignore it. Life is too short to waste time, can't afford it. Too sure, what you living your life for. I've been there, I done that. Never looking back, cause I moved on. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short. Too sure, what you living your life for. I've been there, I done that. Never looking back, cause I moved on. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short.
The shortcut is a lie. The hack doesn't get you there. And if you want to take the easy road, it won't take you to where you want to be. To reach goals and overcome obstacles and be the best version of you possible will not happen by itself. It will not happen cutting corners, taking shortcuts, or looking for the easy way. There is no easy way. There is only hard work, late nights, early mornings, practice, rehearsal, repetition, study, sweat, blood, toil, frustration, and discipline. Discipline, the root of all good qualities, the driver of daily execution. Discipline defeats the infinite excuses that say, not today, not now, I need a rest, I'll do it tomorrow. There is only one way. The way of discipline.
Yeah, man. Wow, bro.
See, I told you. See, you thought I was playing. You thought I was playing. That he is real. Woo. I was holding my mule. I was trying to warn y'all. Y'all didn't get it. Oh, welcome back to No More Dirty TV.
I ran off the set.
I feel you. I'm right behind. I'm right behind it. Say when one. When one person runs, somebody else is gonna run too. Bruh, that music almost had me. Ooh, I'm fired up.
Man, get him on this last script, man. This junk's
Flip
crazy.
The script. We got it. It was so fire. These videos were so fire. We got to go to the second. Yeah, we got a second split. Flippers. Man, we got 2 scriptures today, bringing so much heat. So check this one out. 1 Corinthians 11:1. Again, this one is huge, right? We on this. Our last segment, we was talking about faith. And how you got to be bold with your faith. You got to show it, talk about it, live it, be around it. It just got to be. It just got to be your lifestyle,
man. I'm trying not to.
Okay. My bad.
Man, I'm sweating, bro.
But this one gonna make you go. This one gonna go with. You gonna shout, okay? Where my shout chord at? Here we go. Follow my example, as I follow the example of Christ. He got his own example too. He's answering to some. So they said, why do I need to answer something? What God? He answering to somebody? Oh,
Listen. Okay.
It's rich. It's rich.
So here's the deal. Right. Get in because we got to get to these songs, right? Paul, who was Saul, was acting. Saul was a church boy going ham. Got knocked off his.
I don't think they really want to know about Saul, man. Like
Saul was like, man, I believe that everybody wrong. Go, just taking him out.
Yo, he was a murderer.
And then he was doing it in God's name.
Like he was slicing people. Like he was killing it. If you believed in God, he was like, nah, this is not the God I believe, you dying.
Right. And God was like, knocked him off his horse. 3 days he was blind, couldn't see nothing. And then he had a church dude that was scared to death bring him to the fellowship of the brother. Have you ever been with some boys that just, they're killers? Sisters been on that pole all their life. All they know is ratchetness. And then God still says you're worthy. You're still created in my image.
You know what's even better? Since we were talking about identity, you were still somebody. You still have a name. You still a part of me.
Yeah.
Because you still, man.
You're still a queen, even though maybe your actions may not reflect it.
You still a king, even though you do some wrong things, got a bad attitude, probably in and out of jail, whatever it may be. You still a king. You still somebody in his eyes.
And here's the key. Here's the solution as we wrap. He says, imitate me, Dre, me, others, you, as you and I imitate God. So if the key is, God, I want to be like you. God, so that means I got to flip the B, the I, the B, the L, the E on my laptop, my tablet. That's what it means. Listen, this is what it means. Simply say, God, I want to be like you. And then he'll bring you the right friends. Then he'll change your job. He'll change your circumstance, your relationship. He'll do all of that. And he says, just keep imitating me. Because we can't be him, but we can emulate and imitate him.
He gave us a promise. I will give you the desires of your heart as long as you put me first.
Yeah.
He told us that. He gave us that promise.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say promises are meant to be broken, but I ain't seen him break a promise yet, though.
No.
I've never seen a righteous forsaken, nor his seed, begging for bread. So he keeps his promises.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying.
So listen, we're going to give him these two joints. And I got to do this one. Z has one. When you realize how much he loves you, you got to understand that sometimes you got to get on your knees and say, man, I got issues.
Hey, that's what they say. I mean, I miss them old folks sayings because they had some word. They had some powerful words because they said the best way to keep the devil off your back is stay on your knees.
And then we're going to hit you with Eshawn. He has one called the belly. And when you stay on your knees and when you let God be God, and then you say, God, you got to be the man, or whatever you're doing, he can be your mother, your father. He can be whatever you are missing. He says you can be in the belly of the beast and still stand. We'll be right back. No More Dirty. I hope you're getting this one. Yo, this is a heat. This is heat, bro.
Hey, this is a heavy message, man. Listen to these words. Check it out.
Yep.
Rose knees, oh wait. We be in the puzzle like Bruce Lee. Rose knees, oh wait. Demons fade away like 2-3. Rose knees, oh wait. Prayed up in the word, that's a two-piece. Rose knees, oh wait. Came out of prayer, that's a new me. Prayed up, I just came out the secret place. Lot of cats want his hands, I'ma seek his face. Fall short every day, I'ma need a grace. Battle is spiritual, that's a kingdom way. Been in the presence like it's Christmas time. Walk about a prayer, then it's witness time. Looking for a lost soul, I be getting mine. I'ma preach the gospel where they sniffing lines. Never been the same since the light hit me. Time with the Father, keep the light in me. Can't pray low, you ain't never gon' fight with me. You ain't in the dojo, you ain't trying to ride with me, Bruise knees, gotta spend time with the true king. Fill me with the words, speak through me. Being on guard, cause the devil try to swoop me. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of shadow, I won't let the devil run me like the pedal. Preach the good news to the streets and the ghettos. I'm stacking the bridges, ain't talking the netto. Could you not stay awake and just pray with me? Could you not stay awake and demon slay with me? Could you not pick up your your Bible and spray with me. Could you not get on your knees and praise with me, huh?
Rose knees, oh wait.
We be in this puzzle like Bruce Lee.
Rose knees, oh wait.
Demons fade away like 2-3.
Rose knees, oh wait.
Prayed up in the word, that's a two-piece.
Rose knees, oh wait.
Came out of prayer, that's a new me.
Watch the way I hit them with the nunchucks. Ain't now stay down for the come up. Who cares if the devil wanna run up? Party Baba told us in the doja about to jump up. Bend your kneecap back for yourself, Jack. Quit asking, gotta put some money in your cash app. If anything, you need to bag it up and trash that. Wickedness and greed should be exactly where the trash at. Who's you? Who me? Double trouble, double portion like it's two of me. Demon trouble cause they don't know what to do with me. Matter of fact, there ain't nothing that they could do to me. First fast, then feast. Before you try to eat, let your flesh sleep. Spirit man strong when your flesh weak. Supernatural overflow to take you in the next week. It ain't no secret, you can tell that I love Jesus. Born again believer, trying to reach an unbeliever. Everybody know that I'm a different type of preacher. Flow so sick, you would think I had a fever. Popcorn prayer, man, it really not prayer. When you talk about that person, but you never not there. You speak in repetition that you learn from your tradition. You forgot about the posture of your heart and your position. What you know about praying on your face? Knees start to hurt, legs start to ache. What you know about God give me strength? Move yourself out the way and give God his space. What you know about trust and obey? When you wake through the day, you keep faith through the day. What you know about mountains that move? They only gonna move when you get your knees bruised.
Rose knees, oh wait.
We be in this puzzle like Bruce Lee.
Rose knees, oh wait.
Demons fade away like 2-3.
Rose knees, oh wait.
Prayed up in the word, that's a two-piece.
Rose knees, oh wait.
Came out of prayer, that's a new me.
Bruised knees. Ooh wee, tell Satan it's a rap like Cool G. You would know it ain't cap if you knew me. Devil get the trippin' on his top like a 2P. I mean 2Pay, man, I be trippin'. I'm saying that I'm trying to get to heaven when I finish. God got me shining like a chrome wax finish. Been my whole life sippin', now my whole life different. Yeah, they tanner with the flow so clean when I'm spittin'. Getting lean, kinda fitted, got my jeans fitting different. But God get the glory, whole team in the trenches on the scene. What the business quarantine couldn't limit. Beat going dumb, Mr. B musta did it. Hook me up with Z, brother B, know I'm with it. And I ain't trying to scheme, trying to sheen with the women. I just pray your soul clean like Febreze with the lemon.
Rose knees, oh wait.
We be in this puzzle like Bruce Lee.
Rose knees, oh wait.
Demons fade away like 2-3.
Rose knees, oh wait.
Prayed up in the word, that's a two-piece.
Rose knees, oh wait.
Came out of prayer, that's a new me.
Always be at odds, and I left all that money in the streets, knowing that his blessing will increase if I obey. In the belly of the beast, 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 in the belly of the beast. Yeah. From the darkness to the marvelous light, I stand. Chosen people called to be an archetype of the Lamb. Blood of Abraham through Christ, we got rights to the land. Grace through faith, I'm holy as DNA on my hand. If I'm missing, I must repent. I gotta spin like a fan. Went from the fence to the bench, and now that pitch in the stands. That's home run, but running home feel like I'm running this sand. The world is ending, you can see the vision all on the gram. I step back, the spirit will let me know in advance. The devil's raining, but the spirit will let me know when it ends. Most higher, could've gave me fire, but he gave me chance. Was a liar. Me and my sin would often hold hands, watching a wire. I see the life of my friends, flame under a jar of cocaine, water in frying pan. Word became flesh, and it's the light of man. Ghetto boy went from a snap to a royal diadem. All my brothers running the track, you still a hired hand. Paper can't beat me back in, don't ever try again. Illuminati got your mind, soul, and body. They kill you and celebrate their gangsters like John Gotti. These wicked cops need to be charged with armed robbery, felonious homicide for catching body at the body at the body. Sunnis and Israeli head raps, we look like Saudis. No Islam, we from the land of Abraham and Isaac. They see our heads and try to red dot it. Scholars know the truth but try to hide it. I'm done with thinking Coptic, trauma behind my optics. When I read the Gospels, the consensus is synoptic. When I think of the apostles, I know they were philanthropic. When I think about the church, the way of Christ was not adopted. They support the beast system. When these beasts I teach wisdom. On my feet I stand firm. Liberty can't proceed with them. God's grace, it can't be earned. This ain't no elitism. This is so that we don't burn, following worldly tradition. I keep my eye on heaven, I keep my eye on y'all. Me and the devil will will always be at odds. And I left all that money in the streets, knowing that his blessing will increase if I obey in the belly of the beast. 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 In the belly of the beast.
Wow. Well, Dre, there's a lot of things more we can say, but I think you got the message. The message at the end of the day is God is sovereign.
He is that dude.
He's that dude.
No question. And you know what? Let me even make it even more clear.
Yeah,
let me break it down a little bit more. He's also the plug. He the plug. That's the best way you can even say it. In what all levels. He the plug.
Before he shares about one of the things we do here at the session is we always want to share this piece called God's mailbox. Give them that so they can connect to the plug, bro.
Man, so this is the best way to connect to the plug, to cast all your cares upon him. They like to say, if you got anything going on in your mind, write it down. If you got any business plans, write it down. This is what God's mailbox is. Whatever it may be, it's time to write that thing down and let God do his do. Let the plug do what he do, because he already ready to work for you. He ready to flip it. We already went to flip the script, so we got things in motion, you feel me? So now you just got to let it roll off your back and let him have it. So if you don't have a fireplace where you can safely burn it, make sure you just wet it real quick and put it down your garbage disposal. If you can't do that, just tear it up. Make sure you cannot go anywhere to revisit that thing or nothing. You're going to throw it all away and just sit back and watch God work. Minister Fred, I see them grabbing their stuff now. I know they ready to write this stuff down. They ready to cast all them cares away. Why don't you just go ahead and pray for them real quick and just give them, be that intercessor for them, because they might not know how to talk to God, because they might be scared real quick, but just open that gateway for them and let God answer some of their prayers so they know that he real.
So we're going to do it like this, a little different. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to pause it so you can say it with me. Dear God, you're the plug. We have issues. We're struggling. I'm struggling with this. Tell him. God, I wrote it down. I thought about it. I can't handle it. Please do this for me. Show me my identity. Show me my purpose, and show me my destiny. In the name of you, Yeshua the Christ, who is Jesus of the Bible, the God. Amen. Real simple, real talk, respectful, but real. Let God be big. Let him be your change agent. Let him be your plug, you in the street. Let him be your waymaker if you come from a traditional background in church. Let him be whatever he needs to be, and he will do it. Again, we want to say thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Minister Fred, too.
I'm your boy, Dre, the drummer. But you know what? Before we go, this thing just hit my head. Hit my head. So I was doing my studying this week. I came across this sermon, and it said, sometimes the storm is meant for us to sit there. He said, sometimes I don't want to go through the storm too fast. I want to make sure I pass the test in the storm. So sometimes, even if you're in a storm, it's time for you to pass the test. You've been through too many storms because you probably flunked the test. It's time to pass the test so you can go to the next level. Have that faith that God is going to have your back.
Yeah. Here's the deal. In the storm, do me a favor, do Dre a favor, do yourself a favor, and give him credit and say, God, thank you for working
in advance.
In advance. And then rest in that assurance. And then
I don't care what you're going to do. I just want to say thank you. Oh, that was rich. That felt good.
And we'll see you tomorrow at the session. Don't forget, you can check it out on YouTube. Make sure you got it, share it, or you can fall up here in the studio. We have up to 25 seats, but you got to have your mask. Don't forget, you got to have your mask. You just do that. We got everything. All right? Blessings, and here we go. We'll see you next week. And don't forget, if you missed this, the replay is on Wednesday. Wednesday at 7:30.